Okay, I'm here speaking with Dave Mason. What is PDG?
Past district governor. It's a Rotary term.
Okay. And you're with which
member
Rotary
of the
group?
Scenic 7 Rotary Club. The full official name is North Garland County Scenic 7
Rotary Club. Okay.
Rotary Club.
And you're sponsoring
The event, or the flags, are maintained and taken care of by Run for the Fallen organization, foundation. You'll have the info as to who started the project and so on. A dad from one of the Marines that was killed. Mm-hmm. They take the exhibit on tour throughout the state. They've done about 8 of them since March. We have done it before, a couple of years ago. We're going to try to do it on a yearly basis just to kind of keep the memory alive.
quite a bit of work to put up, to carefully put up all that display.
We had done it before. This year there's a team of volunteers with the Run for the Fallen. Some of them were active duty GIs from the Air Base at Little Rock. And they came up and lined it all up. And of course this ground is, you need a sledgehammer. You need a sledgehammer
how you got
to
all
put it
those
in there. It took them about 5 hours. And there are 141 flags.
Are those aren't metal stakes?
Yeah, there's rebar. So the ones where the flags are stick maybe a foot above the ground. The ones with the posts with the person's picture and bio maybe stick out 6 inches, but they're all driven in at least a foot into the ground.
Oh, and how to get those rebar out when you're done?
They need one of those, like a bottle opener.
Wow.
They jack them up. But the flags represent 141 people that have a connection or are from Arkansas. They're in order. The first one is 2003. The very last one in the back is David Wyatt, who was the Marine in Chattanooga that was killed. All were on active duty. Some died from non-combat related issues, may have even been here in the States, but they were all serving at the time since 9/11. The great majority, of course, were killed in combat.
Oh, all were since 9/11?
Yes. Yeah. It started, Mr. Hopper started to kind of honor his son. He thought, well, I need to honor some more people. It grew pretty good size, and so he couldn't handle it all by himself. So this Run for the Fallen took over, and they do some other things. And you've got the info there as to who Mr. Hopper is and so on.
Okay, I guess there's what is it, a 5K run or something?
Well, no,
like that people do?
It started as a run and a bike ride, just memorializing the fallen, and it's kind of grown into a combination of things.
Okay, there's not a race going on here anyway.
No, we just had a bike ride Saturdays before we had the opening ceremony. There are other rides of people that are involved in Patriot Guards and organizations like that. They have raised funds. There will be a permanent memorial at the museum in Jacksonville, military museum. So the fundraising is to, one, maintain the flags, those expenses, and to maintain and upkeep the memorial, the permanent one, once it gets built. The group also sponsors Kids of the Fallen to go to camp, and there's a camp for siblings and of the fallen if they were young. So they do more than just the flag display, but it's kind of an all-encompassing program. Most of the time they leave it set up for about a week, and different organizations ask to do it, and our Rotary Club was involved 2 other times. We hope now that we've got an organization behind it that's got the manpower and the wherewithal where we can do this on a yearly basis. And we have a Rotarian sitting here from 8 to 8 every day, and we do have lights on at night.
So this will be removed after tomorrow?
Tomorrow night or Saturday. It depends on when they can round up the volunteers to.
Okay, so Fridays.
Fridays are official.
Last official display day.
Yeah, it may be up longer.
And
Saturday.
it's been up. Was that a week then?
We put it up last Friday night.
Okay.
Actually, all Friday afternoons when the guys did it. We had a ceremony Saturday at noon, just to kind of kick it off. And
Okay, and it's 141,
141
Arkansas people
right.
who have died since 9/11,
Right.
who
They
were on
were-
active duty
They were active duty.
at the time of their death, and
right.
it's just to honor all them.
Right, and the great majority of them were killed in combat, or trauma that they suffered, and could have been back in the States or something.
Yeah.
But the great majority are combat related. There are some out there that you'll see that was a motorcycle accident someplace else, but they were on active duty, had either served or were going. If you're in the military, you're headed over there sooner or later. So.
The last one on the display again, his name from
David
Chattanooga,
Wyatt.
David Wyatt.
Yeah, he was the Marine at the Chattanooga recruiting station.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that just
I
happened.
recently got to meet. He visited some friends in Garland County. The Navy
Really?
commander that was at the naval facility in Chattanooga where the one
Where he was?
the one that shot
Really?
back.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And there was quite a bit of publicity over
Yeah.
controversy over him
Yeah.
shooting back. But that
we
was
have too many politics. Yeah, never mind. I'm a retired Air Force colonel.
oh, you are.
Yeah. So I
Well,
have a-
Colonel Mason, thank you very
You
much
bet,
for the
yeah.
explanation of
I have
that,
a
and thank you for
personal relationship with these guys.
thank you.
Just having served, and I'm a Vietnam and Desert Storm veteran. And, yeah, that's
Well, for all of that service, thank you for that
You're
service.
welcome.